Hey there, Miley. Thanks for coming on the show. It's really awesome. But before we go any further, if we could just run through what we're going to be saying when we're live, that would really help me out. I mean, I had a guy called James Wilkes on from the Game Changers movie a few months ago, and to be honest, he made me and my friend Chris Kresser look like absolute dicks. So if I could avoid doing that again, I'd really appreciate it. So we need to figure out what we're going to be saying about the vegans before we go live, so they don't come back and make me look like an idiot. So if that's okay with you.
Glad to be here, to be honest, Joe, and don't worry about me. We're on the same page. I'm absolutely gagging to tell these vegans what I've been up to. You know, I've been eating fish for well over a year now, and I've had to do it in secret. I mean, only the other day I had to send one of my assistants out for a McDonald's fillet of fish, and I had to eat it in the cupboard like an animal. I mean, that's no kind of life for anyone, is it? So, yeah, I'm really happy to be here, and we'll just give them it both guns blazing and let them know where I'm at.
Wow, Miley, your voice in person is so unusual. Do you have any idea why it's so unique?
Well, thanks for absolutely nothing, Joe. You know exactly why my voice sounds like this. It's through drink and drugs. But, let's just treat me like a big bloody sideshow and go on about it the whole time. Why not? As long as it's good for your ratings.
Oh my God, Miley, I am so sorry. I didn't even think of that. But on a different note, we could really do with thinking of somebody to blame for you going back to eating fish. Like a stooge, a fall guy, somebody we can frame, and then you look better in the public's eye, and I think that'd go better. What do you think?
Don't worry about that, Joe. I've sorted it all out. I'm going to tell everyone that my dad hit me in the head with a tree. That way he gets all the grief and I get all the sympathy. I can eat as much fish as I want, and it's all payback for all the Hannah Montana years. Let's break his achy breaky heart, shall we?
My kids absolutely love Hannah Montana.
Well, isn't that absolutely great, Joe? I'm glad somebody likes Hannah Montana, because I know I didn't.
Oh my God, guys, I think we have another crazy person on our hands. Is there any way we can get around this? Is there any way we can get out of it? Right, don't worry. I'll work my way around it. I'll work with it. Don't worry. So before you started eating animals again, Miley, did you get any professional advice or did you just go for it?
Well, I'll tell you what, Joe, to be honest, I haven't seen any medical professionals or anything, but what I did have is a very old brain scan of my brain, and I was looking at it and I thought, wouldn't it be cool if there was like dating sites for brains and, they could date each other, and I wondered, if my brain had a dating profile and somebody responded, who would it get? And I thought, looking at my brain scan here, I'd be lucky to get Danny DeVito. And I'm a megastar. I mean, my brain should look better than Danny DeVito level. So I decided, I'd prefer it to date somebody like Aquaman.
Okay, Miley, to be honest, it sounds a little weird, but, did you do anything to increase your brain's chance of dating Aquaman?
Well, what I did, Joe, is I was faxing backwards and forwards with Dolly Parton, and we had this brainstorming session, and I came up with this idea. If I was to eat omegas straight from the fish, then I would probably eventually be able to breathe underwater, and then me and my brain could possibly go out with Aquaman, because he breathes underwater, obviously. Now, at first, I didn't want to eat the fish, so I tried doing this with avocados, but it was pretty bad. I nearly drowned in the back pool in the garden, and I didn't try that again. So that's why I've made the shift to fish now, because, get the omega-3 straight from the little swimming guys, and I think I'll have better luck.
Okay, I hear you, Miley. I understand what you're saying, but when we go live, we're probably best leaving the Aquaman brain dating thing out. If it's okay with you, I wouldn't want everyone thinking that you're a little bit weird. Because it's a little out there, to be honest. It's a bit not normal thing for somebody to say. And I just wouldn't want them judging you. Or me, to be honest. So if we could just leave that out, that'd be fantastic.
No worries, Joe. It's your show. We'll do what you think's best.
So, Miley, while you were on the vegan diet, how was your health? How were you feeling? And what sort of things were you eating as a vegan?
Well, to be honest, Joe, I've always eaten pretty poorly. I mean, I've absolutely no idea about nutrition, so, I thought I was covering all the main food groups. I was drinking, like, protein shakes. I had, like, vitamin pills. I also had like alcoholic drinks, and then I've eaten like all kinds of junk food, and drugs. I thought I was covering all the major food groups with that, but obviously the vegan diet's still been insufficient and let me down. So what can I say? That's why I've gone back to eating the omegas. Well, apart from obviously the Aquaman thing.
Oh my God, I can hear the vegans now. Eat more celery. Well, like that's going to help anyone. What you want to be eating is butter. Like just loads and loads of butter. It's like a superfood, Miley. I mean, I eat it by the spoonful. It's just amazing. Eat more butter. That would be my advice.
Well, the thing is, Joe, I mean, now I'm eating for my brain type, I'm like lightning quick. I just think of things like so fast. I'm like constantly burning hot, I'm like really, really, really.
Hey, Miley! Miley, are you okay?
Sorry. Back with you, Joe.
So, Miley, how are you feeling now that you've given up the vegan diet and you've gone back to eating animals?
So, Joe, ever since I started eating my omegas directly from the fish, I feel like loads of energy. I'm constantly burning hot, I'm constantly like thinking of things to do, like limitless energy. So, I need to burn it off in some way. So, what better way to do that than like act like a duck, because that's how they burn their energy off, like with quacking and flapping. So I thought, well, if I do the same, then I'm not gonna like get too much energy. So I keep flap my wings, and I tend to quack as well. So it's like quack 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 quack.
Hey, Miley! Miley, wake up!
I'm sorry about that, Joe. Sometimes that happens. If I'm burning off too much energy, I have a little power nap. Doesn't happen too often, but sorry about that, Joe.
Okay then, Miley, I think we pretty much discussed everything now, and we're probably okay to go live. If you could just do me a personal favor and not mention the Aquaman brain dating thing or the breathing underwater, I really think that should probably be a private conversation, to be honest. So other than that, we're ready to go.